Have you ever thought if you win the lottery, you'd buy a bunch of land and rescue a bunch of dogs? I know I have. And I did. I bought a dog rescue farm. I didn't win the lottery, but I think I found a way to be able to pull this off without having to win the lottery. And if it works, you can do it too. I can't wait to tell you all about it because today officially launches Flip's Farm and Flip's Coffee. But first, I gotta thank YouTube for sponsoring this video. Yeah, this is such a big deal that YouTube is sponsoring my YouTube video. And thanks to YouTube for sponsoring this video, because we're gonna be able to help a lot more dogs. When you click the YouTube shopping button right on the screen, you can actually purchase the product, and YouTube is funding 20% off, but it's only for 5 days. So go click it right now and check it out. Because when you buy Flip's Coffee, it actually goes to support Flip's Farm. What is Flip's Farm? We're gonna take dogs from the shelter, the dogs that need the help the most, that need rehabilitation physically or mentally, and however long it takes them, a day, 3 days, 3 months, 3 years, not 3 years. They're gonna get to rehabilitate there and here until they go to their forever home. It costs money though. How are we gonna do this? Well, almost secretly, I've been growing coffee for the last 5 years in Southern California, and it's not easy. There are a handful of farmers trying this, but it's possible, and it produces some of the best tasting coffee in the world. So I've been working, Kelly and I, and our team have been working on cupping profiles and the roasting, and we've thrown some out and gone, hey, we've gotten so close and gone, it's not right, but we finally got it right. And it's funny, like I've been stressing about launching this video. I was like, we gotta show how we built this thing from scratch, this tiny house, this Quonset hut, and we've got to show all of the hardships of the farming we've been through over the last 4 or 5 years. And I just thought, like, every week you see me sitting with a dog, I'm coming to you with my heart on my sleeve in a kennel, and I just finally said, it's got to be the same way. Flip's Farm, named after my late dog Flip that passed last year. There was my best buddy, my best friend in rescuing and rehabilitating dogs. He's a boxer I rescued. His name is Flip because he was locked in a cage and his paws atrophied. So when he walked, when he was a little puppy, he would have to flip his paws to walk. Long story short, he was healed, he was healthy, he would run miles and miles with me, and he helped me rehabilitate dogs. And when I lost him, I think the thing that helped me going is that I wanted to carry on his spirit, and I didn't know what we were gonna name the farm. For years we were working on a name. What are we gonna call this? And it's like he just spoke to me, and now we have Flip's Farm. This is the first tiny house that we're building. It's called a Quonset hut. It's gonna be a small operation. We're a small family business. Like, this is gonna be small. It's not a massive dog farm or a sanctuary, and not that there's anything wrong with that, but I want these dogs to go into loving homes. I want to be but a chapter in their life. I want to be like that dad that helped you out and got you on your way. And that's what we're gonna do for these dogs. I can't wait for you to try the coffee, and I wanna know what you think, because it is absolutely the best coffee in the world. And our farm cherries will be ready here shortly in the next few months, but right now it's not producing enough to be able to sell enough coffee to then help pay for this tiny house. And we want to build more on the farm so that we can have 4 to 6 dogs at any given time going through and being rehabilitated. If you're gonna be drinking coffee, why not drink it with a purpose? There it is. I'm sure there are a lot of questions, and there's still so much more I have to tell you and show you, like how we built this Quonset hut. And then the first dog we're gonna get from the shelter, like we've got to do that together. We can't do that just yet because I don't have the interior finished. We're working on that probably as you're watching this video. I'm out here putting the interior together. I gotta deal with electrical still. There's so much to do, and my hope out of all of this is that it will inspire you to adopt, volunteer. I mean, you could build one of these in your backyard. Like, you don't have to wait to win the lottery to go buy a farm. I think this is the most exciting thing in the whole world. And I don't know, is it exciting? There are 2 things that I really love, and that's dogs and coffee. I mean, there are lots of things I love. My wife, my kids, Kobe, but what I'm saying is, like, it doesn't get better than dogs and coffee. I just love having coffee in the morning with Kobe there, and for me, it's my little kiddos and my wife. Like, it is absolutely my favorite part of the day. So much more to come. Subscribe to be on this journey with me. If you would like to become a member, I would love to have you as a member. If you go, hey, I don't drink coffee, but I'd like to be a member, I want to do both, that would be awesome. It's all going to help with saving dogs, and you get to be a part of that community. Okay, what else? It's like 6 a.m. I had to film this video early because I have to go. Farming is a lot. I have weeds to pull. I have like 2 sprinkler heads I've got to fix, but worth it because life's better with dogs, right? What are you most excited about for the coffee farm?
To drink the coffee.
Oh yeah.
Obviously. Yeah, there's a lot more coming with just coffee. There's the whole farm.
Yeah.
And to have her grow up with animals.
Yeah. Flip, what do you think, buddy? Flip, come here. Flip, Kobe, Flip, come here. Flip.